What is the developmental journey of lymphocytes? Imagine your immune system as a busy city with tiny soldiers called lymphocytes. They are always on patrol, ready to defend against invaders. But have you ever wondered how these defenders come to be and how they get ready for action? Let's explore their journey from the very beginning. Lymphocytes start their life in the bone marrow, which is like a factory for blood cells. They come from special stem cells called hematopoietic stem cells. These stem cells are versatile and can turn into many different blood cells, but for lymphocytes, they follow a special path called lymphopoiesis. First, they become common lymphoid progenitor cells, which are like the blueprint for all lymphocytes. From there, the blueprint splits into three main types: B cells, T cells, and natural killer cells. B cells stay in the bone marrow to finish their development. They go through several stages, starting as early pro-B cells, then late pro-B cells, large pre-B cells, small pre-B cells, and finally immature B cells. During these stages, B cells rearrange their genetic material to create unique receptors called B cell receptors. These receptors are like keys that can recognize specific germs or toxins. Before they leave the bone marrow, immature B cells are tested to make sure they don't attack the body's own tissues. This process is called self-reactivity testing. If they pass, they become mature B cells. These cells then travel to places like lymph nodes and the spleen, where they finish maturing and get ready to respond to infections. T cells also start in the bone marrow but take a different route. They migrate to the thymus, a small organ in your chest. In the thymus, T cells undergo positive and negative selection. This process makes sure they can recognize your body's own MHC molecules, which are like ID badges for cells. It also weeds out T cells that might attack your own tissues. Once they pass these tests, mature T cells leave the thymus and circulate in your blood and lymphatic system, always on the lookout for trouble. Natural killer cells are a bit different. They develop from the same early progenitors but mature in the bone marrow and other sites. These cells are part of the innate immune system, meaning they respond quickly to infected or cancerous cells without needing prior exposure. After their development, lymphocytes travel through your blood and lymphatic vessels. They settle in secondary lymphoid organs like the spleen, lymph nodes, and mucosal tissues such as Peyer's patches in your gut. When they encounter their specific germ or toxin, B and T cells become activated. They then multiply and turn into effector cells that fight off the invaders. Some of these cells become memory cells, which stay in your body and help you respond faster if the same germ tries to attack again. Throughout their journey, lymphocytes generate a wide variety of receptors through genetic recombination and nucleotide additions. This diversity helps them recognize a vast array of pathogens. They are also tested rigorously to prevent them from attacking your own body, which keeps your immune system balanced and safe. So, the development of lymphocytes is a carefully coordinated process. It begins in the bone marrow, moves to the thymus for T cells, and ends with their deployment into your tissues. This journey ensures your immune system stays ready, adaptable, and tolerant of your own body.